Well, hi guys, we're back in my shop, and this is going to be like the third series, I guess, on splines. I don't know if this is the right way to do it, probably not. I don't have any schooling, but this is the way I do it. There was Splines I and Splines II in some of my videos, so this is going to be Splines III. Basically, we're cutting a different kind of spline. We're going to have a spline that's got like 2 square edges on it, and I'll show you how I do that. We'll take it right up to the mill a little bit here. What we got in here is I got 2 sliding saws. Slitting, whatever, and they're the right gap apart to form that spline there. And the edges, I don't know if I can see that, but the edges of them, each spline is square with the other side. So we'll use this setup. Now we got to come back down into about 6.5 inches. And to about that area, and I got a stop set right there for doing everything. And what we're using is my rotary table. That I got the indexing head, not indexing head, but the indexing plates off the internet, and I adapted it onto here, and it works pretty good. Because this will there's a 2-inch hole going through the rotary table, so I can stick long shafts in from the back side to repair splines or make new splines, or sometimes we use truck axles for pulling applications, and you have to respline them, shorten them and respline them. So that's another option I got with it. So I'm going to get the machine fired up, and we're going to make some cuts. It looks really weird because once I have to go all the way around it. There's 16 splines, so we have to go all the way around with these 2. But it doesn't clean it all up, so then you have to go in from the top with another cutter and clean out in between the splines. But we'll show you more on that later. Alright, so we're ready to make a cut. I've already been making some cuts on here. I got my depth set right. I just kind of did that off the camera because it's whatever it is. But so I got you on kind of a close-up shot, and we're ready to do a cut here for you. So we're going to turn on our coolant. Deep on this cut, and that'll be our final cut too. Not a very deep line. doesn't take long to make a cut. So now I'm going to take you off camera and I'm going to show you the splines that we've got cut. Alright, so now I got you in handheld camera mode right now, so things might get a little shaky, but I'll try to point this out. See here, this right up here, this will be our spline, and here's our other spline. See right in here between them, see that little line that's in there? That's what we got to go back in, and we'll take that out to make our splines finally look like these do. See, had some cleaned off here somewhere. Oh well. See, they're not a very deep spline. That's what I got to do, is go in between here now and move out, remove that little sliver that's in there, that one right there, and there you can see it there. So we'll go in and take that one out after we get all the splines cut. So we'll see you later. Alright, so I got all my cutters changed. Now we just got one single cutter here. I've made one pass through here, and I had to get my stop set so it was coming out good here, and that all looks good. So I guess we're going to show you cutting now in between the splines. So we'll get the coolant on. Probably really don't need to run coolant here, but what the heck. This cutter's a little bigger diameter, so I had to slow the mill down just a little bit. You see up there on the top above the cutter, there's not much room between the cutter and that spline, because we're right in between the splines. Carry this one, and I will continue all the way around, and then when I'm down to the last spline, I'll come back and I'll let you see that one. It's about ready to stop. There it goes. Let's see if we can go around this other side so you can see. And there you can see in between, we took that out. You see in there between. It's kind of tough to see, but I'll finish going around and I'll bring it back and show you again. Well, we finally made it to our last spline, so I'll let you watch me cut the last one here. Get done with this cut, we'll kind of take a little closer look at some of these splines. You can see now that you actually see more of a spline up there than you did before. It looks funny before you take the center out. But after that, then it looks like a spline. doesn't really take too long to cut splines if you can hit them the first time. But otherwise you gotta keep repeating everything until you get the numbers, width, and depth right. And that's the end. Alright, I'll shut the machine off and then we're going to go take a look at some of these splines. There you can see how the splines turned out. There's one I just did. You can see a swarf on it yet. Slip around to this side. See, they look a lot better now. And I even the ends to come out pretty good there. It's all cleaned up in the bottom of the spline. Another common example of this is this shaft here, which is an inch and 3/8 diameter with 6 splines on it, which is common for a lot of farm equipment. And see by the two excuse me, the two white marks, that's where I got two splines set up. Now if I take my straight edge, I'll try to do this. Take your straight edge, you can line that up. I don't have it lined up very good because this is hard to do with on camera. But you can line up those two edges of those splines with a ruler and they'll be even. And you move to the other side of the splines and you'll see they'll be even also. So you can cut a spline with this procedure for about any number of splines that it works on. That's just a couple examples. And here's some more views of the spline there. Here's the rest of the shaft that you actually did not see. There's a big hub that I had to weld on here with a 6-bolt pattern on it. Well, here's our shaft, our new shaft and our old shaft. Well, I still got to put that plate on, put holes in it and get it welded on there, but that'll be after it comes back from the heat treating. Yeah, see here the damage. Now I've been having this shaft hardened all the way through. So look how far those splines bent over and twisted before it finally snapped. So is this something with having it too hard? Because I'm thinking this one we're just going to case harden, or we're going to case harden this one and see if that works, because maybe this is just operator error. You know, stuff will only take too much. And this goes in a gearbox I set up for a paddle scraper. I took the rear end out of a truck, cut the axle tubes off, and these long splines go through the 2 spider gears of the rear end, and that way we can get power out the side, because if you only hook the 1 spider gear, it ain't going nowhere. But if you put the shaft all the way through both spider gears, you've got a gearbox. Anyway, hope you liked this video, and please like, share, and comment if you could, please.